and it should create a perfect ramp. I really only need to put it down on. What's up, YouTube? It's Mike here, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, I ask you to please subscribe to the channel if you like this kind of content. Ring that notification bell, and if you like the video, please like the video. Got a good one for you guys today. Finally getting that 600-gallon tank moved onto the stand, getting the stand down here, and starting to get it set up. So this is kind of like the first video of the 600-gallon setup. It'll probably be a bunch of videos throughout the next few weeks of me just setting up the 600. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You can give me some stocking ideas if you want. I have a few things in mind, but for the most part, I'm gonna have some serious space when this is up and running. So let me know what you would do with the 600, and please enjoy the video. Let's get right into it. So today's the big day. I've got friends coming over. I'm trying to get everything ready in advance for being able to put the stand here. So I've got my styrofoam over there. We're gonna put that on the stand. But before that goes on the stand, I've got sheets of plywood that fit. Unfortunately, I couldn't do it in one sheet, so that kind of sucks. But you'll see how that comes along once we get the stand down here. So I basically just need to like move my wires out of the way, my water change hose, and I'm gonna roll this out of the way so we got enough room to get the stand down. I'm gonna do what we did to get the tank down, and I'm going to screw 2x4s into the steps so it kind of turns them into ramps, and that will make it easy for us to just slide the stand down. We're gonna slide it down onto a dolly, hopefully, is the goal. I'm hoping that my pipes here don't get in the way for the tanks. We'll find a way to work around them, but that is the plan. I'm gonna set up a couple of angles with cameras so you can see a top angle of us getting the stand down and the bottom angle, and then once it's in, you'll see us put the tank on the stand. I just used a couple of scrap pieces of 2x4 I had lying around, and I screwed them into the steps. This is the exact same thing I did to get the tank down here, and it worked great. So the stand top and bottom should fit really well on the sides of these, and it should create a perfect ramp is the idea behind it. So we don't actually have to carry it down. I think it would be impossible for us to actually carry it down. It's too heavy and the angle is too rough for this. So sliding it down is really our best option, and trying to slide it down on just the steps is very difficult. So this should work, and we're gonna put a dolly at the bottom, so hopefully we can slide it right down onto a dolly. I know it's just a little overkill, but it's actually perfect for where you are now and what you have to do. Yeah.
I know what I have to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
Use your arms and fly.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, now you're. This is a big toboggan, and you're in control. You ready? Oh yeah. So your back is hurting. Well, now your neck's gonna hurt.
Now your back's gonna hurt because you just pulled landscaping duty.
You're not gonna have a back to break your spinal cord. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that one. Hold on, we can slide this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Actually, I'll get on that side, you get on this side, and we can just lift and slide.
You gotta still get past this little bit.
Yeah. Now we can just get rid of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hard part's over. I could have blown out. I'm worried about it.
I'm fine.
By the time this thing really starts to go, you should be almost on the steps.
Shit.
What? The height?
I didn't think about it. We're gonna hook it.
You can get it up higher.
Yeah, well, you're gonna be.
Yeah, we're just trying to balance out the weight for you.
Oh, hold on. I'm standing right on that pipe. I know, I didn't have any pressure on it. It just, it's not even the pipe, it's the board. All right, I'm good.
So we're at the top of the.
Yep.
I was worried about that.
Right. Yeah, good. Good. We're good. Yep.
So now you're gonna have to do some tricky stuff. I can hold this.
Nope. I'm good. I'm good. Try one of these. Go ahead, you can.
I don't know if what you're doing is gonna.
It's you, Drew.
Oh, it's all you.
I'm good. Crawl through. Crawl through so you can get this other one set up. I got it.
Daddy, chill.
Take it easy.
It's one of those things you just don't have to.
Once I had it. Nice and slow. Stick, go. Get that position.
Yeah, I think it's good where it is.
All right. Yeah, it was. It always is.
Thanks, Dan.
He always shows up at the right time, bro. That's his MO.
All right, so it's gonna go to your left, my right. So I'm moving into. Okay. Give this a little.
Now we're gonna get this close to the wall.
Yeah, I don't know either. I was
Like,
planning
I
on
wanted to
flipping
do
it.
it both at the same time. That's why I'm leaving it on the dogs. It's really easy to move it.
I was planning on flipping it out here, not in there.
If you slide it back out on moving men, take two to allow, you can flip it on to moving men and just slide it back in.
Right. I agree.
Ready?
Yeah. You guys can hold it there.
Yep, you can.
It's gonna want to slide, right?
Yeah.
Alright, we really only need to put it down on one, so if you guys can put it down, good to go.
Yeah, it's fine if it slides. It's better if it slides.
It's good if it slides, yeah.
Go
Alright,
straight down.
good to go. I want to kind of keep it on the moving end if we can anyway, because even once we put the tank on it. You might have to adjust it because I'm gonna have to move it around a lot.
Just try to, when we move it, just try to have somebody in your corner to keep pressure a little bit.
This is what I'm afraid of. They're not gonna make that turn.
Right, I can move the washer dryer.
You can. Oh, we might have it. We might have it right now. There you go. It's a little tough to do a washing machine.
Yeah, a little tough to wash machine.
You gotta leave that corner in that corner. Alright, I think that hose. Go into that corner.
Yeah, you probably don't even need to be in that, to be honest with you.
Pull it out.
How you looking through?
Are we over there? I don't might not need much.
Oh, you're fine.
Mike, you call out He's like, that's my game, bro.
Forgot to put it down.
Oh, what that means? Yeah, the 1100. It's gonna filter this tank too.
True, the other filter's in the closet, the big one.
That's what it is. That's the that takes all the like the heavy shit out. This the solid waste.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can see, so the ones that are darker on the bottom, that's pulling all the.
Well, that's just because they're not moving around.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
That's cool though.
That's right.
I wish I could have got a 10-foot piece of OSB, but I couldn't. And this is over 8 feet long, so I was stuck using 2 pieces.
And then that's the foam for it.
Yep. Which I can't reach now.
This is what's going on.
Huh?
That's going on top of this?
So what are you just putting this on its side for now? Because you still got to do the.
What's that?
What are you doing with this? Is this going up today?
Yeah, I want to put it up right now.
Oh, because you're gonna patch these from the inside, right?
Yeah, I do have to. I will have to lift it up myself at some point, but not like anything severe.
Just at an angle.
Yeah. Actually, hold on. There's one more thing I want to do before we put it up.
That's more than enough.
You can obviously just cut it all off with the tanks on it.
Yeah.
Sorry about the smell, guys.
Ooh, yeah, it is.
I know.
Alright, I gotta wash my hands real quick.
Yep.
We gotta hook that sink. If we can't, if we don't, we can always slide it back as we go. Just.
Yep. There you go. All you guys.
Yeah.
You guys just gotta make sure that doesn't slide. Yeah. Well, actually, we're gonna have to slide that way.
Toward me?
Yeah. You know it's according to plan, but we're all right.
Alright.
I got this corner here, so.
Yeah, just put it down flat. That's the key. I just don't want it on the corners. It needs to go that way, unfortunately.
One, two.
Nope.
Yeah. Alright, good.
Alright, put the other one under it because this is off balance.
No, it's just off balance with the pole. Push it that way. Push it towards Drew. Yep. There you go. Right there. Alright, now where you want it? Up.
Yep.
Down.
We're gonna have to lift.
Yep.
1,
2.
keep it kind of quick towards us.
Your thing's gone. Move it.
I don't get it.
Okay.
We'll fix it later.
Alright.
something with the wall.
That's gonna come out, yeah.
Yeah, I had a feeling that would happen,
Yeah.
but I've done it with smaller things didn't happen.
You know what you should have done? Spray tack on it.
That one further this way, and I'm coming with this way. All right, now we should be able to slide one end of that.
Tilt it down a little.
It's not
slide
going.
up and
Now,
down.
gotta push it more.
Okay,
Push.
Now tilt it to me.
yeah, you can just tilt this
Like
like
that.
that.
Got it. And now we want to try to slide it. Oh, I get it.
Yeah.
Then you can tip it the
So
other
now
way.
lift up.
Actually, we could keep. Hold on, come down. No, tilt forward
Yeah.
again. Keep going.
Yeah.
Can you guys handle this?
Yeah, I got it.
Can you keep
Yeah, I have it.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Okay.
Hold it.
That's it.
Slide it. Good.
Oh, we did get it done. Big shout out to Drew, Stan, and Dave. I really appreciate you guys so much for helping me get this done, get this tank, the stand in, everything accomplished. We even ended up needing to take the tank back off the stand and put it back on in a better order in a way that we could keep the paper underneath it and the styrofoam and everything in place and have it all situated perfect the way I wanted it. So huge shout out to you guys. Thank you so much for helping me again. It looks absolutely phenomenal. I'll have a lot of tweaking to do over the next few weeks. I have to patch these 3 holes on the bottom. I want to patch this one in the back. I was thinking about using it, but I'm going to patch that one. I'm going to utilize these 2 big 2-inch for drains, and then I'm going to use a bunch of these small 1-inch for returns and whatnot. I'm also going to have a system which will pass through. So I'm going to come up from the main system to this side like I used to with the 300, and then water will drain back into this tank. So a lot to do plumbing wise to get it all running. I also need to patch with a thin piece of acrylic that whole terrible overflow that the previous owner made. The thing about used acrylic tanks is pretty much everyone I've ever had, there was somebody dumb that owned one before me. So I'm not saying I am the smartest person, but people make some pretty stupid mistakes when it comes to acrylic tanks, and they drill them like crazy, and they do all kinds of crazy stuff with them. Luckily, this tank is not completely destroyed. I'm still going to make it look good. I think it's still going to be a beautiful tank when all is said and done, but it is too bad that the previous owner real close to destroyed it by drilling it so many times and doing a bunch of weird things with overflows and whatnot. But I got a great deal on the tank. I really can't complain. The stand is incredible. So huge shout out to my good friend Cory. He's out of Ohio. He welded this stand from scratch for me. I gave him the dimensions of what I wanted and a picture of something similar that I liked, and he took it and ran with it. And man, it's like, I have never seen such a nice stand really made from scratch, welded up like this. Like, I can't even explain like how good of a job he did on these welds. And then he used the angle iron for the corners, which just looks incredible. It's got this nice recessed in look on the corners. I can't say enough good things. If you guys are looking to have something like this made, if you're like me, I can't weld. There's a lot of things I try to be able to do myself, but welding is not one of them. So if you guys are local to Ohio, or you feel like taking the drive like I did, I drove to Ohio to pick this up after he built it for me. Hit him up on Facebook. I'll put his Facebook link in the description. He's willing to do things like this. Do not assume that it is cheap. It's an expensive thing to have made, and this is, there's a lot of craftsmanship to this, so don't expect to get a cheap stand made up. But if you are setting up something like a 600-gallon or something large like this, you're probably not too cheap anyway, so you understand the expenses that come along with it. But his quality of work is incredible. So again, I'll put his link in the description to Cory's Facebook. You can message him on there if you're looking to have something like this made. But I know this was a really long video, guys, so I'm going to end it here. Again, I hope you enjoyed the footage. Big thanks to everybody who is involved in helping me get to this point. I love my tanks that I've built. I love my 1100. I love the 1500. But there's something about a huge acrylic tank that is just above and beyond. So this is going to really set the fish room over the top, I think. It's going to be awesome to see this project come along. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks.